Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is about to speak.
On the continuation of the war. In the south, combat in the Gaza Strip is proceeding in a force that Hamas has never known before. The city of Gaza is encircled. We are acting inside it. We are deepening pressure over Hamas by the hour, by the day. We have already killed thousands of terrorists above the ground and beneath the ground. Among them, we have eliminated some major murderers who committed that terrible massacre at the Black Sabbath a month ago. We have destroyed dozens of bases, headquarters, tunnels, and Hamas training facilities. Hamas is discovering that we are reaching places that they never thought we would reach. And the campaign continues. I've just visited our troops in the base of Tsehelim. Some of them were in the Gaza environs region, and they fought fearlessly and fiercely on that day. And then they fought in the north just as forcefully, and now they are preparing to go into the Gaza Strip when they are equipped with two major advantages. The first one are the lessons that the IDF is systematically learning following a combat in the Gaza Strip. These lessons are even further improving the outcomes of combat. And the more important thing is that they have a fighting spirit which is unparalleled. They are extremely determined. They have faith, and more than anything else, they have a sense of mission. They are defending and protecting their home. I salute them. All Israelis salute them. In the north of Israel, we are both on the offensive and the defensive. We are going to continue to protect our border. We will not come to terms with the reality in which Hezbollah and its proxies in Lebanon will just target us. We are going to retaliate with very strong fire. We have killed many Hezbollah terrorists and targeted many of their facilities. And I would like to say once again, if Hezbollah chooses to enter the war, they'll be making the biggest mistake of their lives. As for the hostages, I spoke with the president of the Red Cross and demanded that the Red Cross will take action for the immediate release of our hostages, and that is mandatory by international law. And I also asked them to exercise their duty and to visit all the hostages in order to ascertain their well-being and health. Yesterday, I convened all the foreign ambassadors in Israel, and I asked them to join Israel's call for the immediate release of all hostages. I said that their abduction is a war crime, and once again, I'd like to clarify to both our enemies and our friends, there will be no ceasefire without the return of our hostages. And now I'd like to speak to the families of the hostages who are living an ongoing nightmare. I'd like you to know we are taking every means, every measures in all fronts in order to bring back your loved ones, our loved ones, home. The military action is an essential part of this effort. On the diplomatic front, we are working around the clock in order to give the IDF international leeway so that they can continue their military activities. We are bringing in leaders from all over the world. I meet with them. I show them the atrocities of Hamas. I show them the heroism of our civilians and troops. And I say to them, our war is your war. Because if we don't win, you will be next. And I always add, we are going to win. We will not stop until we reach victory. And I am in constant communication with the President of the U.S., Joe Biden. We truly appreciate and value his support, the support of the American administration, the support of the American people. People of Israel, a month ago on that terrible Black Saturday, on October 7th, a terrible, brutal war was started by a vicious and cruel enemy that wished to massacre us. And we will destroy this enemy. We will completely eliminate the governmental and military capabilities of Hamas. Gaza will no longer pose a threat over Israel. Once again, I'd like to call upon the civilian population in Gaza, go south. You're already doing it. Please complete doing so, because we will not stop. And I'd like to emphasize, we will not allow fuel to go in, and there will be no ceasefire without the release of our hostages. On the economic aspect, my instruction to the government, to the ministers, is absolutely clear: to lift all barriers, to open all the faucets, and to take care of the civilians, the businesses, all those who have been hurt and harmed, to make sure that no one Israeli is left behind. We have approached 100,000 Israelis. We have transported 100,000 Israelis from the south and north, and we'll do everything we can to bring them back. We are working to rehabilitate all the kibbutzim, all the villages, all the communities, and we will exert every and any possible effort. And we are giving increased payment to those who were called to do reserve duty, compensation for businesses. And one more thing, the home front. As a front, I just visited the headquarters of the city of Ashdod. I could see the resilience of the people, of the leadership. And I'd like to say to all you Israelis, your resilience, your determination to continue until victory, that gives us, the government, the IDF, the troops out there in the front, the power to complete the mission. Citizens of Israel, our heart goes out to the families of those who were murdered, of those who have been abducted, and we embrace the bereft families of our troops who have given their lives for our country, and we wish full recovery to all those who have been wounded. We pray for them. We are providing a very strong backing to our brave soldiers, and I can tell you with certainty, out of the darkness and pain, we will come out more just, more correct, more united. Together we will fight, and God willing, together we will win.